So these are the diaries of a goat farmer, and today I'm at the farm, and today I'm just going to be talking about an important topic, and this is a topic of the goat housing. So remember, I told you that we are moving to a new farm, and I want you to see before we talk about the housing. Can you see the goats that you're looking there? This is the new farm where we are moving to, and these are the goats that have been there. And what you can see there, that's the old goat house that they've all been in. But these goats are beautiful, and I think there's some generations there. There are probably F1s and F2s, and the farmer had started this project for a very long time, but somehow the multiplication effect was not working in terms of the issue of management. So we are collaborating now and working together. So this is the new goat house that we are making, and this is us just planning it now. And some of the issues to do with making a goat house, you need to try and have a good house, but then also be mindful of the cost. So it's so important to make sure that you use the local resources that are available. So you can see the guys have gone to get some timber. They're using the tractor. Remember when we arrived here, we had to also fix the tractor and everything, but now it's working. So as I was saying, it's important to use the local resources, because once you use the local resources, your transportation costs are significantly lower, and even the cost of the materials is actually significantly lower. I mean, if you were going to be buying all the timber that you have seen in that tractor, it would cost a substantial amount. But because the area is full of these trees and timber, one is just able to make use of that. So that's the first thing that I would like to just emphasize, that when you're building the goat house, what's so important is to also be mindful of the cost. Be mindful of the cost so that you use whatever is available within your local resources there, and you use that. But the second most important thing is the issue of is the issue of durability. The goat house has to be strong. So that's my manager there. You can see him. So he's driving the tractor. So look, this is now the stage where we are at. So we bought some treated timber poles, and then the ones that we cut, you can see them in the middle. We've just laid it out now. So this is what the goat house is now looking like, and this place is going to accommodate about 100 goats. We used about 1 square meter per goat, so this is roughly about 125 square meters. So it's going to accommodate about 125 goats that we currently have, and then we're actually going to then expand it to make it accommodate about 250 goats in the future as our numbers increase. But can you see what we've done? We've put pillars there, we have reinforced them like what we say, and we've put a wall. Let me just show you. Let me just take a better angle. Yeah, can you see we've put up a wall there? So, and we've left some spaces in there to put doors. So we're going to put a wire there. So there's going to be a diamond mesh wire that we'll put in front there, and then even at the back. And then we're going to get some roofing sheets that we'll put there. The floors, we are leaving them as is. We are not putting anything in there. The guys will just be sweeping off the floors to make it clean. But one thing that you can see about this goat house, there is so much ventilation. So wind can come in from both the left and the right, as you can see. So there is a lot of ventilation. So this is what's critical for goats. They just need a lot of ventilation. So as you can see, our wall is just so small to allow our goats to have a bit of warmth. And goats like to scratch themselves rubbing against the wall or a fence, so they'll be able to do that. And this structure, can you see how that pillar is quite strong? So That's a closer look at the door. So I think it will really work, you know. So we're also going to put a race. So we're going to put a wire on the right there, a fence again with poles. So that will be the race. So each paddock is going to have like little doors, and then the goat will be coming out. If we want to open for a certain section of goats, we'll just open a certain section, and then the goats will come out into the race. Then we can administer injections, and they'll be walking through this road that I'm showing you. And then once we are done with them, we close the door, and then we open the next section, and we carry on doing that and that. And this section now, the one that's close to this section here, is going to be the one for the nursing mothers. So the nursing mothers are going to be there, and their kids are going to be right next door in the right. So basically, these are going to be physically disconnected, but socially connected. So basically, remember, we don't allow the mothers to sleep with the kids. We separate them, and then we only allow them to come through together at feeding. So this is looking nice, guys. I'm so excited, and let me show you how we actually made our bricks. So these are the bricks. Remember the local resources that I'm talking about. So this is the brick making oven. So I showed you the steps when they started. So this is where we are now. So they've been making these bricks, and you can see that the bricks are now looking strong. I'm just examining one there. So the bricks, they actually look quite good, guys. I'm extremely impressed. So this is 10,000 bricks, and it's been made using these rudimentary methods. I mean, just an ant hill, and you saw the work that went through there. But we have saved thousands of dollars just by this simple oven. So basically, it's so important for you to make sure that you use the local resources when you are trying to establish a goat farm. Use whatever is in your area and try and establish it in the best possible quality, so that you've got a quality goat house, and then you're also mindful of the cost. So look, thank you for watching, and please remember to like our channel, subscribe. These are the Diaries of a Goat Farmer, and bye for now.